guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love in General reading. This is for the element of fire. So if you're an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of April 25th through the 27th, 2025. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully get some clarity. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Knight of Wands, the Devil, the Sun, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Hang on one second. All right, yeah. All right, so the overall energies, I feel like maybe there has been a feeling of burden or restriction. It's kind of like a mixed energy happening. I feel like there's both some element of happiness and sadness, or definitely dealing with light and dark energies. You might have mixed emotions about something. On one end, maybe something is fun, or maybe you enjoy a relationship or enjoy doing something that you do, but there's also still an element of feeling like it's a burden or like you have to do something. And then it also looks like something could have been pulling on your energy, or something has been draining you. It is a possibility of having some sort of an attachment. Like maybe there's some sort of energy that's been attached to you, whether it's physically or spiritually. But yeah, I still feel like it's something mixed about it. Like something feels both positive and negative at the same time. And then I also feel like there is something going on in regards to a fire sign. Maybe you feel like you're in some sort of codependent relationship with a fire sign, or you have an attachment, or you as a fire sign feel like you are in a codependent relationship or situation. And I also feel like you're tapping into some kind of creativity, but something about it is dark. For instance, if this is something creative, it's kind of like you are creating beautiful art, but they're all scary pictures, but it's so beautiful. And it's still, you know, considered to be creative. You could also be working, doing something that you love to do, but what you do is considered to be taboo or dark. Yeah. I feel like you're also, just in general though, in a creative mood this weekend. And I feel like whatever it is that you're focused on is, or whatever it is that you're doing, you're getting a lot of attention for it. A lot of positive attention, or a lot of positive feedback or reviews. So you might be feeling like you're in the spotlight in regards to work, Maybe you're getting some sort of recognition. Also, maybe you work in an industry where you're performing, which also maybe explains why there's a mixture of dark energy in regards to something that you love doing. And I feel like, you know, you might feel like even though you're in a good space or you're happy, something is still taking time to develop. What I'm also seeing is that you are channeling, you're putting some sort of energy into your work. You're trying to channel something and make something grow. Maybe you're meditating, maybe you're staring at something. I feel like maybe you're trying to do things with your mind. You're trying to shape or shift your reality. I feel like either way, you know, you've got to have patience because something might take time to grow or manifest. I feel like there's still some sort of frustrations that you may be dealing with. You could be frustrated over finances or health. I do feel like something's going to pay off though. Something will be worth the wait. You might feel like you've been having to do something extra or be so extra, going the extra mile for something. And it's like mentally draining. But like I said, something might be worth it. Seems like you're also going to have like a lot of support, or you're being very supportive of someone. You could be getting like a lot of encouragement to push or run towards something. So I feel like you feel motivated. You're getting some sort of boost. But it's like, man, I'm tired. Like, ugh. So I feel like something's saying no pain, no gain. You also might feel like you worked so hard for something, like blood, sweat, and tears type energy. I think I might have to. Oh, no, wait. I think I might have to go. But yeah. So you could also be dealing with an air sign or Capricorn, or well, I said Leo or fire sign, but yeah, it could be air sign or Capricorn as well. In regards to relationships, if you're in a relationship, at times it seems like maybe you're having to deal with a burden, or like more is being put on you. Maybe you feel like your partner is draining you at times, but you're trying to be patient with them. Sometimes maybe it feels like you want to run away or you want to leave, but at the same time maybe you feel guilty, like you can't do that. You're also needing to like look at your situation from like a logical standpoint. Like something looks like you're having to like really process and decide what's best for you or what's best for your future. So any decision making that you're making over the weekend seems like it's dealing with practicality. Okay, so I feel like something is also being plucked. So it's like you're having to either pull from your savings for something, like you're having to pull from some sort of resources that are hidden or tucked away, or something that you've been waiting for finally is available to you. Like maybe you've been waiting to receive something, like, or maybe you couldn't, say you got one of those savings accounts and you can't take from it until, you know, something has matured. I feel like maybe enough has matured and you could pluck from it or pull from that resource. Now I also feel like something feels like a masterpiece, or you know, maybe you feel like something is a masterpiece, something that you've been focusing on, and you're like, look what I did. It's a masterpiece. It's beautiful. So I kind of feel like you're proud of yourself in a sense. And it looks like you're going to be rewarded for something as well. Or something feels rewarding. So again, I feel like I'm picking up on a situation where someone travels in entertainment. I don't know if it's a traveling band, but or whatever it is, it just feels like somebody's going on tour, even if, you know, you're not the main or you're not the featured artist, but it's like you're still on tour, like you work behind the scenes. But I feel like this is something, even if you're like just getting to be known, like you're being recognized and you're going on tour. Some of you might have an opportunity to travel or relocate in general. Or maybe you're having a visitor. Somebody might come and visit you. So I'm getting something about a possible transfer. So in career, it is possible that you could get some sort of a transfer. But something also could be out of state. Another thing, if you are too focused on something, like you really want something to hurry up and happen, I feel like you need to find something else to distract yourself with. Find something else to get into. Because it's like as you're watching, it's taking forever. Either you are waiting to hear from an air sign, or an air sign is waiting to hear from you. If you see a financial opportunity. I feel like you're running towards it. Something seems like solid gold. I feel like something is talking about like literal gold. Now, you also might need to look at where your sun is at in a chart. Is your sun in the first house? Is it in the third house? Is it in the seventh house? Because I feel like maybe there's something happening in that house. Wherever the sun is sitting is being activated or is being illuminated. If you've been trying to figure out what direction to go in for money or an opportunity, look at where your sun is at. I feel like your sun is like over here, like, you know, work with me, work with me. So I kind of feel like you're needing to go towards your sun. So yeah, look at if you Google career by houses, you can find information on what direction to go in regards to that. But if this is about like relationships, it doesn't matter. I just feel like pay attention to whatever that house is, see what that house represents, and I feel like you're needing to focus on it. Feels like you're also doing something for yourself, or you need to do something for yourself. Like you don't need to wait on anybody. You can just do it, or you should. I don't know if you have been trying to wait for somebody. You know, mundane example. You've been wanting to go to the gym, and your friend was like, "Oh, I want to go too." So every time you ask your friend, are they ready to go, they keep procrastinating. At some point, you just gotta go by yourself. There could be some sort of miscommunications going on, and you feeling frustrated by it. Also, something somebody said might be bothering you, like it's just like living rent-free in your head. Something that somebody said, you just can't shake it. You're like, man, I keep thinking about when they said XYZ. And then it's like, maybe you're digging deep to find out like exactly what that means, or like you're really dissecting something. There could be miscommunication between you and an air sign or another fire sign especially. I feel too like somebody keeps saying something that's coming out wrong. And somebody is like, like, why do I keep putting my foot in my mouth? Or why can't I how can I say this the right way? I feel like somebody is upset with themselves because they feel like they can't, something keeps coming out the wrong way. It's possible that you're going to have some money or find some money to take care of something or do something that you wanted to do. Something is giving you, I don't want to say financial freedom, but it does feel like liberating because of something valuable. Like you have something valuable, which gives you a sense of relief. Maybe you needed some sort of monetary expenses taken care of, or maybe it's something that you're trying to buy or purchase. I feel like it's giving you the freedom to do something. I keep feeling too like somebody is selling their home and getting an offer for it. Yeah. There could be some sort of clash, ego clashing at work or in a partnership. I feel like both parties are just hard of understanding one another and both want to take charge or do something their way. All right, so let's pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have journey, victory, broken heart, overall energy, deceit. So, overall energy being deceit. Either you are being deceitful about your whereabouts or where you're going, or someone could be using deceit to lure you in or attract you. But again, I'm getting some sort of mixed energies where on one hand something feels like a victory, and the other hand it feels like disappointment or heartache. Now it could be that again, going back to a job situation or even a living situation, like you're leaving or transferring or relocating, which you feel is a victory for you, but hurtful to leave the people behind, or is, you know, both a victory and hurtful because you're happy about your future, but, you know, sad about having to separate from people that you love or care about. The other thing I'm getting is that if somebody is coming to you, especially more so like an ex, I feel like this person wants to come back, and because they have broken up or somebody left them, but they're not telling you that that's why they're coming back to you. I mean, maybe they did miss you, but I feel like their motivation for coming back to you is only because that person left them. Had that person not left them, they wouldn't be coming back to you. Now, you also might be feeling victory in a sense that somebody got payback, or maybe you feel like something is karma and you're just like glad about it, or you're happy and sad at the same time. You feel bad, but at the same time you're like, good, they deserved it. And then if it's not necessarily a love situation, it still could be someone coming to you. Maybe someone has no place to go, but maybe they're not telling you the full story about how they lost their place or why they got kicked out. And I'm also getting that energy about like the universe, feeling like the universe tricked you into something. Like the universe gave you some sort of breadcrumbs or did something in order to get you on a journey or, you know, a certain path. And I do feel like somebody's dirty plan worked. All right, so yeah, that's basically what I'm getting, but hopefully some things helped. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.